Hi there, this is Greg the Masked Gamer and Liz, and we are back with some more Agemonia. So we're going to do separate videos from now on for each phase instead of a 6-hour long hot mess. So we are about to do city phase number 2 after we did a piss poor job at defending the warehouse, which was my fault.
No.
Which was our fault.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are in the city phase. We have healed our health. We have removed any conditions, which is those red and green ones, but we keep our injuries. And we can now visit city locations, use services, and sell items in our level 1 section to our heart's desire until we decide to do a city event. So I am going to spend 3 coin to discard this injury. Yes.
We get 2 city events and you're using both of them on
I don't know.
everything?
I don't know what else I'm gonna do yet.
Oh.
I don't know. I do know that I want a backpack. I need 1 more gold. I need 1. You know what? Give me that 3 back. Give me that injury back.
Like, wait, what?
Give me that injury back because I am going to spend 7 stars for a large backpack.
There we go.
Give me one of the large backpacks. Yes. Thank you. Drenosh is going to try to carry some stuff in the next event.
I'm going to spend both of their 1 city actions to get rid of.
We can't do those yet.
Why not?
You do the city actions after we do the city event. So these are things we do before the city event.
So, like, what you said, okay.
So we do before city event, visit
Yeah.
city locations, use services, and sell items. City event, reveal and resolve the top part of the city event deck. After city event, spend city activity points. This section, the section of your hero book for your level also shows some you may perform. Visit city locations, use services, blah, blah. So there's like there's 2 regular city phases and 2 other phases.
Okay.
I was like, what if the event we draw takes my money away? I want to make sure I have that backpack. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my plan. Is there anything you want to do during this first part of the city phase? Now remember, this also means I still have -1 strength.
Yeah.
And that's why but I'm gonna backtrack a little more. That's why my instinct was spend this to discard the injury card in case I need to do a strength test.
Yeah.
But I'd rather make sure I have the back.
Gotcha.
So like your injuries are.
My injuries are, she has an injured elbow, which means she can't even use this. She's only using a shovel right now. And the other
The shovel takes
injury-
2 hands.
She's
So that's why you might want to
Honestly.
spend the money to do it. Did you see that?
yeah.
And what is Vania's injury?
Vania's injury is injured ankle. The one last one.
Yeah, so that you could afford to wait. But Janai might want to just spend the 3 money to get rid of the injury now, so that if we end up fighting somehow, she has a weapon.
I hate it, but yeah, I think that's gonna be not an option here.
Well, now you understand.
Alright, so I'll spend the 3 to get rid of the injury from
Okay.
Janai. And that needs to get reshuffled.
You don't have to reshuffle it now. We're not gonna get injured now. Or,
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. Anything else we want to do during the day part of this?
Well, now I'm 4, so no.
Yeah, we can also sell items, but you cannot sell. I don't think I can sell illegal items. Maybe I can. Let me see. I sell illegal items. Where is the index? That's right. There is no index.
I could always purchase at the end as well at night, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Can I sell illegal items? I mean, I'm assuming I can because they have a number on them. I'm not gonna sell the void extract. Like, I want that poison ability, but just in general. Just thinking out loud.
I think we're ready for the city event.
Okie dokie. We shuffled these, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, here, you can. Ice to meet you. Oh, that's not very well, is it? Hold on. Can you read it? Is the focus working? Of course not. Why would it? This happened to me the other day too.
You generally
Where it'll start to focus and then the focus goes away. But like it's supposed to do it automatically.
okay.
So apologies during the city phase as we get a little bit more fighting with the camera. Ah, there we go. Ice to meet you. Here, ready?
This lo-fi setup is
No, this it's usually not like this. Like, it was fine. I swear, it was fine 30 minutes ago, and now it isn't.
Alright, come back to wherever. Ready? Nice to meet you. It is summer, but a strange blizzard has entirely engulfed the lower bridge. A chiromancer has gone mad, says Sergeant Sagittarion. Help us capture him. He is merely misunderstood, a Boryot maiden yells. He was peaceful until you beat on him. These people, mutters the sergeant. Wow. Alright, so you have options. A, try to calm the pyromancer down. Or B, help the pyromancer escape. Or C, arrest the pyromancer.
So you keep saying pyromancer and cryomancer. Is this two characters or one character?
There is no pyro.
Because you kept saying pyro.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So
No,
so we're
pyro.
talking about just a cryomancer.
Correct.
Okay. Well, Dranosh, as a pyromancer, does not like
I
cryomancers
see.
and thinks we should arrest the cryomancer.
Uh-huh.
Matajan, as somebody who's always helping out the man, also wants to arrest the cryomancer.
Well, Vania understands that other people's powers are beneficial and would want to try to calm the pyromancer down to see what the deal is. And Janai, who is of nobility,
Is she?
is at that point. Yeah, she's a part
Sure,
of the
okay.
thing. She's a person. Would want to restore order, which requires the chiromancer to be brought to justice and arrested.
So
for their
it's 3
actions.
versus 1 says arrest the cryomancer. So what are we reading?
35.
35. First, let me make sure there's no errata for 35, which I wasn't doing other times. There's no. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Arresting the cryomancer. You step on the icy bridge, a strong wind blowing snow in your faces. Whiskers, feathers, and scales get frostbitten. The closer you get to the middle, that's funny how it knew we had scales. It knew we had feathers. Who has whiskers? Does Malum have whiskers? Does your scorpion have whiskers?
My scorpion? I mean, sure.
Sure. Okay. The closer you get to the middle of the bridge, the better you see the shape of a Boreot man clad only in a loincloth. In one hand, he holds a magic wand, and with both, he seems to conduct the blizzard. Snow and ice, sleet and frost flow constantly from him. You rush him before you realize before he realizes that you are working with the guards. 51. Cold War. You try to grab the cryomancer whose best defense is his power over ice and snow. You feel every fiber of your body get cold and sense yourself slowing down. You must resist the magical effects. We have to do a group test and try to get 22 or more successes. Now this sucks that this came up so early. Because if it came up later, and if I had become a Pyroblade, we would have gotten a free success. But it's good I got. Oh, I didn't get rid of the
not
thing.
good.
Okay, well, let's see what our Ignisaur friend manages. 2 successes. Well, I mean, the focus isn't working in this. It's going to be hard to see. All right, well, we have to get 22 total.
So wait, each of us?
We each do a test, yeah. It's a group
Once.
test, yes.
To get 22.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna die. Cool. All right, what is it? 2?
See, not all city events are good. Oh, that was 3, so that brings us up to 5.
Cool.
That's 3, that brings us up to 8.
Matajam need to do a thing?
Yeah. Cool. We're at 8. Matajam gets 4. That brings us to 12. We only need 10 more. It's too bad we don't have the ability to use 10 achievement gems.
We were never gonna do this.
Well, we must escape. Each hero loses 3 stamina.
Oh my gosh. Why did we have to go after the Pyromancer?
I don't know, but luckily this event is now done. Let's just throw it in that corner there because I don't remember where I was putting the wrong event. So in the corner, not in the box, so it doesn't get mixed in with. Okie dokie. So that was our city event, and now we get to move on to the night phase, where we can now use our city actions as well as our city events.
What is this?
That is, you have one of your abilities that you didn't take, your support ability, because you refused to use support abilities. Allows the channel energy, so you give somebody that token, and then they can discard that token.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't tell them. Care. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you don't support people.
Yeah.
Yes, we know. All right, let's do our night phase. So first, Matajam. Who are you doing first? You're doing Vanilla first, so I'll read some Drenash out loud while you do some Vanilla.
You don't, because we don't level up.
No, we still have the once per city step. And you still have, so see how in her, well, first of all, go back to level 1. So you have your once only and once per city step.
So every level we still get a new once per city set?
Well, it may be.
Oh, no.
Everybody's a little different. We're not on level 2.
I'm just go ahead.
You cheated. You cheated. So I'm going to put on another fire show with one of my nighttime abilities. Try to get some money back. Fire show. Buskers and charlatans perform in Victory Park, asking their audience for coins, but there are no fire jugglers like there are in Magian cities. One evening, I joined the entertainers, creating fire out of nothing. To the amazement of the Rundalians, they are both frightened and amazed, and are soon throwing me coins. I have gotten 2 successes, which gives me 2 stars. I get 2 stars. I don't know how I'm ever supposed to get more than that, but whatever. All right, now I have one more city action. Ooh, terrible. Oh, we still need to find places to sleep if we're not going to lose more stamina.
Correct.
Don't forget that. So I'm going to use one city action, my other city action, to discard this injury card, and then I'm going to spend 3 to cure 2 of that. Yeah. No, what's cheaper? 2. I'm going to spend 2 to go to get a room, so I don't lose more. That's Drenash done. Is Vanilla done?
So, yes. Well, no.
You were going to do all that to yourself while I was Drenashing.
Correct. But one of the actions is I'm going to do the thing where
Okay.
you do it for free.
That's one of your 2 actions.
Yes. So doing it for free, getting rid of the injury, and the second one is to not this way.
Now you're getting it.
But I don't know if I want to lean into that or if I want
Well,
to
you really just don't have a choice.
Well, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna suffer 2 damage.
Okay.
And gain a turn. Oh.
I get 3 stars.
There you go.
Thank you.
And then, find a place to stay. I'm gonna sleep for
I'm
2.
going to spend 2 of these stars to find a place to sleep. I don't think Jam has enough to really buy anything else. Arms uses pickaxe. Pickaxe uses 2 arms. Pickaxe costs 3 gold. All right, yeah, I'll spend this other 3 to get a pickaxe because I don't trust me to do it.
Wow.
Well, I said what I said. Well, I mean, were you going to buy one?
I mean, I had enough for here. But now I guess I don't need one.
Why wouldn't we have 2? We're going spelunking in a cave.
Because I'm gonna go for the backpack instead, I'm assuming.
Backpacks are important too.
Yeah. And since you got the pickaxe, I guess I'll go for the backpack.
Oh wait, this is not the right backpack. This is the right backpack.
That was the large one.
No, yeah, but this was the master.
Oh,
That one we should not have been able to buy.
okay. All right, so that's Vinia. A lot of secret stuff at nighttime. Janai is going to purchase a small backpack for 3. Yes, small backpack for 3.
Not the masterwork one.
Not that, why is it even out here?
Because I don't know.
Small backpack for 3. And then, so that's that. And then she's going to work on the docks, carrying crates and cargo, gaining 2 stars, and then she's gonna spend the 2 so that she can find a place to stay.
So
So I have one more option,
one more nighttime action.
correct? And I want to check the book out.
Doesn't she still have to do her once only?
What's her one for me?
Each person had a once only and a once per night.
I did that,
You did your once only.
yeah, the very first night.
Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I guess I
You
can.
probably this is your last chance to.
Oh,
Second to
yes.
last chance to.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have one more.
So yeah, you need to.
Alright, I'll do the thing, which is, once per city step, fight a crime, trying to page.
No, not the once per city step. You don't want to do that. You want to do the once only.
I already did that.
Oh, I thought you said you did. Okay.
No, I did, that's the one thing I did do.
Okay.
I'll go fight some, no, because I need the money. Oh, because I've already, you get 2 actions, I already did 1, this is the second, it's okay, I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay.
Um.
And you
fight
said you
crime.
bought a room? Did she buy a room?
Everyone bought a room, yeah. Fighting crime. Rundale is rife with crime. There are pickpockets in the Round Market, drug dealers in the Northgate District, illegal fights at the pit, and even rebels plotting the city's downfall. You put on your dark hooded cloak and stalk the streets at night, looking for criminals. When you see them harassing common people, you take them out and give them a taste of justice. Roll a counter die and consult the following table. This is a counter die?
This is a counter die. Oh, no. This is a counter die. No, I'm wrong. This is a counter die.
Okay, I don't know what you want.
There's different font-sided dice.
Alright, roll dice. 8. 8 says 6 to 8. You save a priest who says a prayer for you, gain 2 stars and a blessed.
Look at
token.
that. That's nice.
2 stars.
Vania doesn't have a +5 achievement token. She's low on achievement, right? I just want to make sure I'm not going to give you advice that's bad.
What is the achievements token? Correct, she does not. Sorry, 2 stars and a blessed token. Blessed tokens are funky shapes. Alright, those are my 2 actions. I'm
No,
gonna
you
go
don't get
back
token. You get a card. You get a blessed card. Heroes get cards. Baddies
Okay.
get tokens.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I am done.
So we've all done our 2 nighttime actions.
Correct.
And so now we choose our scenario,
Cave of Happiness.
which we should choose the Cave of Happiness because otherwise we wouldn't do it. So we're going to bring Tan William Nightfinger mushrooms from a cave in the Throyal province. So what are we doing?
Travel on foot to Thyroil province. Thyroil? 102?
Okay.
And then when you get to
Well,
that
we're
page,
doing that first.
you're resolving them.
No,
Oh, wait.
we do this. We do this. Then we do that.
Oh,
Yeah. So you leave Runedale through the western gate and oh, I think the app actually does this. Was that 5? Yeah, the app will read it. I forget what the app reads and doesn't read.
Go through the western gate and follow the road west. The windswept plains around you are a relaxing sight after the busy city. The air is fresh and game plentiful. You head towards Throil province, which is ruled by House Tabard. You occasionally come across the Patangans and Tigri that live there. The province is dominated by lakes and swamps, but your destination lies in the woodlands to the south.
Oh, that's it. And now we're going to resolve a world event. You shuffle these. Correct. Okay. So we have. Darn it!
I think it has to do with there's so much stuff behind it.
No, it's some days it works fine, some it doesn't. An airship out of control. It is not an uncommon sight to see amethyst order airships in the skies above Agemonia. They fly slowly but majestically across rivers, hills, and bad terrain. But not this one. This one is drifting out of control like a drunken sailor, slowly losing altitude until it is low enough that a tall wisp tree pierces its cargo hull. Something crimson and evil spills out as if the ship was bleeding. You follow the falling ship and soon witness it hitting the ground in slow motion, but still with enough force to render the vessel immobile. We can either examine the crimson spillage, examine the shipwreck, or take our time to sneak closer and watch what is happening from height. Matajam says sneak and hide. Drenosh says examine the shipwreck.
Janaya says to examine the crimson spillage, and Vania says to examine the shipwreck.
Really?
I think it's-
Vania is not sneaky? Okay.
Well, isn't examining the shipwreck sneaky?
No, sneaky is take your time to sneak closer and watch what is happening.
In that case, Vania is gonna sneaky snake.
So we are doing the sneaky.
Yeah.
You know we're gonna fail this test. You know it's gonna be a test, and we're gonna fail. Okay. Sneak closer. You hear shouting from the direction of the shipwreck. They are far too focused on their situation to notice you. Some of the raised voices are blaming each other for the crash, but you also hear shouts for help and can see several people tied up and lying on the ground. While the sound of the shouting is engaging your ears, the sight of the spillage is engaging your eye. Maybe it is valuable, and they have just left it lying around. Do you want to approach the shipwreck, leave them to sort things out for themselves and examine the crimson spillage instead, or continue on your way? This is not your problem.
Yeah, would like some more shiny things.
Of course she will. So she says examine the spillage. What does Denai say?
Looking for the spillage is bad stuff.
Let the people sort things out and examine the crimson spillage, which may be valuable.
I would like to approach the shipwreck.
So Vania is doing the spillage. Denai
Correct.
is doing the shipwreck.
Correct.
Matajam is thinking. Drenosh still wants to approach the shipwreck. So it's up to Janai to convince Matajam to side with them, and Vania to convince Matajam to side with them.
Vania says shiny cool things has always looked great and beneficial to our party.
I mean, I do have an illegal void act.
I mean, we're in for a penny, in for a pound.
All right, so
Go
that
collect
makes
some
now
stuff.
we have to roll for it because it's
Okay.
2 versus 2. So how do we want to do that?
What highest number?
Sure. Are you rolling for spillage? I'm rolling for shipwreck.
Sure.
Great. Shipwreck 7. Ah, we got to roll again. We got 2 7s. Well, you're gonna roll higher than a 1 this time. She rolled a 4! We said you were doing spillage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so here we go. 403, spillage. Goodness, so many pages. So many pages of dialogue we're going to reach eventually. Examine the spillage. Whatever is going on at the shipwreck is not your concern. Clearly, they are not in immediate danger, and you have more pressing matters to take care of. You soon recognize the crimson waste as demonic blood crystals. Why would the Amethyst Order carry them? The spilled blood crystal is too valuable and magical to leave lying around, and besides, it might poison the ground. You search the area for good unbroken chunk and pocket it. We get 2 blood crystal tokens, which I guess would go to Matajan and Vanilla based on stories.
Yes, I don't know if we have any blood crystals though.
There should be. There should be like 5 or 6. There's one.
That's not a blood crystal.
It's not? Huh.
I only found 2 when I was searching.
No
It took me
way.
a heck of a long time to try
No way.
to find them.
No way. Here's a blood crystal. Here's a blood crystal. There's 2 blood crystals.
Oh, okay. I was
One
literally
for
looking
me,
for blood
one for you.
crystals because that's my ritual. Is I get blood crystals.
1 for me and 1 for you. Where did I put it? Okay, so then we go on to play the scenario number 16. So what we're going to do, time-wise, is we're going to talk through what the scenario is, then we'll take a break, and then we'll film us doing this.
Okay. Wait, what?
Well, because I'm trying, this has been only 30 minutes, so I'm trying to like figure out the best way to do time. So,
Time how?
I'm trying to figure out the best way to have less variance in the timing. So if the scenario itself takes us 2 hours, but we've only done 30 minutes, we could take 15 minutes to talk about it, and then take a break, and then film the scenario.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, so this is the cave of. How's this one? Going in there now.
Forest is rich with the sound of animals and the scent of plants. You have managed to find the Cave of Happiness. You do not know the origin of the name, but have a suspicion the place is not as inviting as it sounds. The rotting trees near the entrance are covered in fungal conchs, and a sickly sweet smell wafts from the cave. The cavern is a dreamlike place full of colorful, pulsating lights and strange scents. Breathing the heavy air makes you feel pleasantly nostalgic, and you immediately understand where the Cave of Happiness gets its name. Inside, you see luminescent mushrooms and lichen of all colors, some smelling musky and dense, others like delicious nectar. You hear what sounds like music echoing in the cavern, but then you realize the rhythm is made by some of the fungi. Your only task is to find the black and purple stalks of the night fingers, but you would gladly spend much longer in this wonderful, carefree place.
Lovely. So the first thing we're going to need to do is put that there. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get 20 circle tokens and put them on these night finger mushrooms that look like this. I'm going to play Where's Walpole? Ooh, so it actually should stay there because of the camera. So, need many more. There's a lot. Oh, there's one there. I need 1, 2, 1 more.
Every single.
Maybe that's why there's 20. So there's going to be a timer at the start of the scenario. Every time the timer reaches 10, we're going to follow these instructions and read some stuff.
Okay.
Okay. The third time it reaches that number, we play 1 more round and then the scenario ends. So many of the scores have been disturbed that it is impossible to remain inside. Any items dropped in an area containing this symbol
We take them home. That's like
may be
banking
divided among your heroes as you choose when the scenario ends. Anything dropped anywhere else is discarded. So that means, like, unlike other maps where we get the money at the end, if there's money on the ground, we don't get it. We have to bring it back. Quest items cannot be dropped in any area that does not contain them. If an ally starts their turn in an area containing a fungal spore, which is the little red symbol, we will immediately suffer 1 damage. And you will notice every spot on the board has that except for the first few.
Yeah.
So if you spend time in the cave, you take damage. It's lovely poison, but it's still poison. The night finger mushrooms themselves are these are the night finger mushrooms, which you are here to collect. Their smell brings back beautiful memories of your past. You feel happy to be near them. Picking the night fingers makes you sad, but at least you will always have them with you. They are fragile, so you must take special care to protect them. A hero in an area containing a circle may pick a night finger mushroom. We will place the night finger mushroom in our bag. Okay? Once picked, a night finger mushroom is considered to be an item that is too encumbrance.
Oh, wow.
That's why we get the backpacks.
Yeah.
Okay. If a night finger mushroom is dropped in an area that does not contain this symbol, the night finger mushroom is discarded and lost permanently.
Yeah.
If it's dropped here, it's considered to have been successfully gathered.
Gotcha.
Special enemy movement. There may be enemies with an asterisk after their move performs their movement. When that happens, instead of following the normal rules, if there is any area containing mushrooms, the enemy will move towards the one that requires the least amount of movement to reach and eat them, and they disappear, and then they will continue moving.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Okay.
If there are no areas containing mushrooms, then they just use the normal rules no matter what. After the timer is reached its target number the 3rd time, we will play 1 more round and the scenario ends. We successfully complete the scenario if when it ends, at least 1 hero is in the starting area, otherwise we fail. Okay, so with that, we are going to take a moment to pause, pick our abilities, do all of that stuff. I'm going to feed my puppies, and then we will be back with another video very, very shortly. We'll see